So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video as Manchester United return back this weekend to take on Brighton. And in today's video, we'll be talking all about it. So if you do enjoy it, please make sure to smash a like on this video. If you are new to the channel as well and want to subscribe and have not done so, please make sure you guys are hitting that red button in the bottom right corner of this video. And as always, guys, please make sure to get involved in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts going into the game on Saturday. And also let me know your score predictions as well. But anyway, guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So the international break is finally over and that means proper football can return this weekend as Manchester United are set to take on Brighton back at Old Trafford. But we have far bigger issues to talk about, don't we, regarding Manchester United at the moment. You've got the Jadon Sancho situation, you've got the Antony situation. Nothing can ever seem to go right at this club. My club is a mess right now. The Jadon Sancho situation, straight after the Arsenal game, we lost 3-1. Ten Hag came out and basically said the reason Jadon Sancho was not involved in the game is because there were issues with his training. He wasn't working hard enough, so he was not in the squad. Few minutes later, Jadon Sancho tweets out a tweet against our own manager, basically saying he was wrong. There was no need to say that. Don't believe everything you hear. And it's just a complete mess because Jadon Sancho, what are you doing? Who's going to benefit off that tweet? Do you think by tweeting out that you're going to be in the team next week? No, it's a disgrace. And I'm so disappointed in Jadon Sancho because why handle it like that? Why cause more problems for the club and the manager with what we have going on at the moment already? We've not started the season well. We have problems with Antony as well. And then Jadon Sancho is coming out and tweeting things out like that. Like, I don't get it. If that was Sir Alex Ferguson days and he tweeted out that, he would not see the training ground again. He would not see another match for Manchester United again. That's how easy it would have been. Because you can't do that. And who told him that was a good idea as well? Who told him? I did not expect Jadon Sancho to do that, especially with all the help Ten Hag gave him throughout that phase he was in when he was training on his own, deleted his Instagram. Like, he's helped him so much, and to treat him like that and tweet out a tweet like he did, it's just disrespectful. There's no need for that. It doesn't benefit anyone, and it's not going to put you in the squad in the next game, is it? It's just going to make more friction between Jadon Sancho and Eric Ten Hag. Like, I don't get it. It just really pissed me off because we're meant to be in a different phase at the moment. We're meant to be going forward as a club. We're not meant to have any of this Ronaldo crap that we had earlier on, all these issues that we've had before in the past. This is meant to be, change at Manchester United. And we're having things like this still going on. Like, what egos do these think these players have? Like, honestly, it really pisses me off. And then a few days later, the Antony situation, allegations made against him. We've already had allegations made against one of our players in Mason Greenwood. And we've looked like we've sorted that. And I was like, oh, thank God for this. He can go on, play for Getafe now, forget about it. And then straight after that, Antony now. Like, come on, man. And now he's on a leave of absence as well. So he's not going to be involved on Saturday. So we have no right winger as well. And the problems just keep on occurring for Manchester United. And it's painful because there never seems to be a day where at Manchester United when there's not a problem. There always seems to be something going on that affects this club, whether it's to do with the Glazers, the manager, the players. So it is hard work at the moment, especially with the way we started the season. We can't afford to be having any more problems going on with the players or the manager or the Glazers. So there's just so many issues that are still occurring day to day at Manchester United. Now we have to go and face Brighton on Saturday. Like, it just doesn't get any easier for Manchester United. Losing to Spurs, that was difficult. Losing to Arsenal in a game we felt we should have got something from. And now we got to take on Brighton. And the only bit of confidence I'm taking from the game, or going into the game, is that it's a home game. And we've been really good at home this season. We have an incredible home record last season as well. So we should be getting a result this Saturday, but it's going to be a very difficult game because Brighton are no pushovers. We know how good they are as a club. We know the football they like to play. So it's going to be a game. It's going to be a really good game in my eyes. So I'm excited for it to come on Saturday. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on the Jadon Sancho situation, on the Antony situation going on because, oh, guys, supporting Manchester United is one of the most difficult things you can do. So don't do it, guys. Really don't do it because oh yeah, it does cause you a lot of problems. But there's going to be a lot of different team changes going into the game on Saturday, and that's the thing I want to really look into, because on that right wing now, no Jadon Sancho, no Anthony, so who's going to be the player that steps up? I think it could either be Pellistri, who apparently is close to signing a new contract, which is really good, or Garnacho could be starting this Saturday as well, which is probably going to be the outcome. I do expect Garnacho to start on the right wing, even though he's not a right winger. I think Rashford, Højlund and Garnacho, it could work out very well. It's not something we've seen before. Obviously, Højlund should be ready to start this game as well. We saw him come off the bench against Arsenal. Looked really good for the first impression, so I'm excited to see him again on Saturday. But yeah, I think Garnacho is definitely more preferred than Pellistri on Saturday, but I have to wait and see what happens, because Pellistri is more of a right winger, but again, Garnacho is just a bit further in his progression at the moment. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on, but I will put my team on the screen now. So guys, here's my team going into the game to play Brighton. So we got Andre Nana in goal. The back four sees Reguilon at left back. I do think he may give him his debut this Saturday. We saw against Arsenal, Diego Dalot play that position, was absolutely fantastic, was my man of the match on the day, but I just feel like he may give a debut to Reguilon, natural left back as well. First game at Old Trafford, I do think he may start him, so I've gone with Reguilon, and I have gone with Martinez alongside Victor Lindelof. That's what you'll definitely be seeing most weeks now, as Rafael Varane's still injured. Also, Luke Shaw's going to be out for a very long time as well, so Reguilon or Diego Dalot will have to play there every single week, so I have gone with those. And then also at right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, obviously the most obvious one at the back at the moment. He definitely starts for me. But in the midfield, Casemiro alongside Eriksen. Sofiane Amrabat is now a Manchester United player, but we have heard out there are slight injury issues with him at the moment. We heard from the Moroccan manager that's not serious, but the Moroccan manager wanted Amrabat to not play a part in any of their games, so he could be ready for Manchester United, so that's really good of him. So maybe he's available, and if he is available, I do think he may start on the bench as well, not straight into the side. Then the front four, Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund. There's going to be no Sancho. There's going to be no Anthony. So Garnacho or Pellistri will have to step up in this game and play a really good one. So that's my front four, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you do think that Pellistri should start ahead of Garnacho. Let me know if you think Maguire or Evans should start in this one, because there are potential concerns for injuries for Lindelof and Martinez, which we saw after the Arsenal game, but it's nothing serious, and hopefully they're both starting as well. But yeah, guys, any changes you guys would make, let me know down below. But anyway, guys, let's get back to the preview. So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So that's my team going into the game on Saturday. Let me know your thoughts down below. Obviously, there's a different look to the side. There's no Jadon Sancho, there's no Anthony going to be involved. So obviously there has to be change on the right wing. And I have gone with Garnacho. And to be honest, it was a very hard decision, because Pellistri, he's a natural right winger. Garnacho, as we know, is a natural left winger, but I've just edged it with Garnacho, and I do think he'll get the vote on Saturday ahead of Pellistri. We saw how important Garnacho was for us last season, especially towards the end of it as well. He's really good for us, and again, he's a player which has come on so much with Manchester United, and again, he's not started the season well. He had an opportunity in the first couple of games, and he just looked way off it and a bit out of his depth. So this opportunity he may get on Saturday, he has to take for me. And if Pellistri starts as well, it's an even bigger opportunity for him. A player which I just mentioned, apparently we're looking to give a new contract as well. So it's a player we want for the future. And again, if he gets his opportunity on Saturday, he has to take it as well. So I'm excited to see either of them start. So I'm not going to have a problem with any of them. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. As you can see, the rest of the team is staying the same. And it's a game we have to win now. We've got 2 losses on the bounce, is it? Is it 2 losses on the bounce? Arsenal, and then we had... Who did we have before that? I'm not too sure we had before that, but I know we won the game, didn't we? Yeah, we won the game before the Arsenal one, and then we lost to Arsenal. So yeah, we need to return back to winning ways. It's a home game as well, so I'm taking positives off that, and I'm taking a lot of confidence going into the game. But we've not started the season how we wanted to. And again, for me, we just have to be patient. We're only, a year and a bit into Ten Hag's reign. It's not been 4 years in where, there's cause for concern. And I'm seeing people saying Ten Hag out. Is he the right man? It's literally been 1 and a bit years of his management in charge. It's like Klopp had about 4 years or 3 years before he won anything. People need time. Players need time. Amrabat needs time. Højlund needs time. And we have to give the manager time as well to get it right with these new players, because he's worked with Højlund for about a week and a half now, so he's not going to get the best out of him in that time. So we need to be patient with him, and we're going to see him starting games now. Amrabat as well just come through the door. We also have Reguilon in as well, not the player he probably would have wanted, but our backup we did need. That Luke Shaw is now out for about 6 or 7 weeks, I think it is as well. So he's going to be out for a very, very long time. But I just think I'm seeing a bit too much negativity at the moment, with people coming out reactionary saying Ten Hag out, these players are not good enough, we're too easy to play against. And yes, that's right. And yes, our shocking away form has continued, and that's going to be a real problem. But our home form at the moment is incredible. We're playing well at Old Trafford, so that has to be an even bigger bonus for us as well, because if you can win the majority of your home games, you're going to end in a good position. Of course, you need to win your away games. Of course, you need to get results against the other top 6 as well, because those are the teams you're competing with. And if you're getting smashed up by, Liverpool, City, Arsenal every single time away from home, there are going to be problems. So we do have to improve on that front, but it's just because we're not started the season well. If you've started the season, we're beating Spurs, beating Arsenal, think of the positivity, think of the vibes that people would be going with at the moment. But it's just not gone that way, and that happens sometimes. And yes, the performances have been way off it throughout the season so far, and that's not good enough as well, because we know the expectation, we know the standards, but it's just about making sure we progress from here. Now, the international break is now over. There's a good break, and yes, there's been problems at Manchester United with the situations going on with Jadon Sancho and Anthony, but players need to forget about that now. We need to come together and make sure we're getting a result this Saturday to start things off again. So, but yeah, it is going to be difficult. But Brighton, let's talk a bit about them, because they are one of my favourite teams to watch. The way they run as a club is absolutely fantastic. They're the best club in the league. Well, how they run, they're the best in the league. But Brighton, their results so far, so they beat Wolves 4-1. They lost to West Ham 3-1, which shocked me. And I thought they were going to go on a bit of a decline from there. But straight away, beating Newcastle 3-1. What a result that is. So yeah, I've played them more games. I think they've got one more game, haven't they? Let me just check for you guys. And they beat Luton 4-1 as well. So they're scoring a lot of goals at the moment. Even though they lost Caicedo, they lost Levi Colwill, they're still getting in these players somehow. And Evan Ferguson scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. What a player he's going to be. They still got a lot of quality in their side. If we go into their latest team against Arsenal, I just want to talk about the players they have. So they lost Levi Colwill, and they've got Paul Van Hecke, I think his name is, who again is just playing really well for them. They've got Solly March, who again this season has been absolutely fantastic. Mitoma as well has come on leaps and bounds, started the season really well. Billy Gilmour, surprisingly, is playing well for them as well. Pascal Grob, so the midfield is combining really well. They've got a very good defence. Estupinan, Dunk, Veltman as well. They've got a new keeper who's performing really good for them. So they're a team which just keeps on going, even though they're losing their best players. And that's a credit to how they run. That's a credit to their scouts, because we see these players, these South American players, which are always getting in, and they become the next big thing. I don't get how they do it, but they're definitely a team which are going to be up there this season. They're going to be competing, not for the league, but definitely for those top 4 places. So they've got a manager as well who, out of nowhere, has become one of the better managers in the league just because of the football he plays. And again, if you have a manager at your club who plays fantastic football and the fans can get behind it, with the club being run as well as it is being run, then you get positive results. You get positivity from it, because that's just how it works. So yeah, so then I know it's signed James Milner and that, but yeah, they still have a very, very solid team, and they are going to be up there this season. So they are a team to fear. And again, coming to Old Trafford, there is a real fear in my eyes that they could be the ones to end the streak we have there this Saturday, with the way we're playing, the problems we have, but we cannot let it get to us. If we do, we could be in big trouble. So it's just about how we respond to the game, to the Arsenal game going into this one on Saturday. Can we bounce back from it? Can we forget about the problems we have at Manchester United at the moment? But yeah, guys, my final thoughts going into the game, as I said, it's a game we have to win. We cannot afford to lose another game this early on in the season. We're already 6 or 7 points behind City. We're 11th in the league at the moment. So we have to go and win this game on Saturday. I do think we will. I think it'll be a 2-1 sort of game. I hope Bruno Fernandes scores again. He had a really good international break. That Travella assist, if you've not seen it, go and see it already. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think he'll score, and I'm also going with Højlund as well to get his first goal in his first game at Old Trafford. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop it a like. Please subscribe as well. Let me know your thoughts on everything going on right now at the club, because we are a mess, but let's get a result on Saturday, and hopefully we can kind of forget about the other things going on at Manchester United right now. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.